This is NewsBreak26 in Southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. Concerned St. Stephen residents reported experiencing a surge in crime, including theft, arson, drug-related offenses, and property crimes at the regular March Council meeting for the Municipal District of St. Stephen.
I live on King Street and I have a business downtown. Our home has been attempted break in the last month. We've had at least 3, so it's now not, shaking the door. My son has walked out our back step, and there was someone who was strung out on drugs hanging over our railing on our back deck.
I work at Sweeney International.
Okay. Yeah.
And obviously we've had a not so productive week.
Yeah.
And we've bantered back and forth on how this happened to us. Mm-hmm. And really the matter of fact is that everyone in this room is probably next.
Local RCMP attended the meeting and encouraged residents to call the RCMP at 506-466-7030 whenever they encounter concerning situations so that officers can not only intervene but also collect important data. This data could ultimately result in more police officers being stationed in the area. The province has budgeted to add 80 more RCMP officers within the province this year, 51 of which will be placed in rural locations like St. Stephen.
Don't start judging. Is that criminal enough to call the police? Just report it.
During discussion, some residents expressed concern that the town's warming station, which was established in late 2022 to help the growing homeless population, has increased crime and homelessness in the downtown core.
Who's going to be cleaning up all the needles and stuff that are around town that kids are walking by when they're going from daycare to daycare? And will the shelter be closing permanently on April 1st?
Mayor Alan McEachran said the crisis can't be blamed on one source, however, insisting that many factors are at play, from the growing drug epidemic to rise in cost of living to the lack of mental health resources, all of which require more support from the province.
It's not good to hear this stuff, but we need to hear it. But all the leaders that are sitting down and having police meetings are sharing those exact same concerns, saying the exact same things that we're hearing here tonight. It just further enforces it, and it helps support us. Give us more strength, and they maybe the government will listen to us more. But that's all we can hope for, because like I said, we get a long road ahead of us.
CHCO reached out to St. Croix MLA Kathy Baucus, who said residents should feel free to call her office at 506-466-1449 to voice their concerns as well. Councillor Emily Rodas added that easy access to drugs in the online era is also a new modern challenge that further complicates the issue.
I think we have a huge issue with access to drugs in this community. I think we need to remember we're in a time where you can pretty much order just about anything online.
On Monday, the St. Stephen Area Chamber of Commerce sent out a press release voicing their commitment to taking action against the rise in theft, vandalism, and concerns over safety in the area. They are currently engaging their members to garner feedback to bring to the attention of Council and local RCMP. If you're looking to follow council meetings more closely, from this point forward, all regular council meetings for the Municipal District of St. Stephen will have 5-camera coverage on St. Stephen and CHCO's Facebook page, as well as CHCO's TV channel, thanks to a partnership between St. Stephen and CHCO. The provincial government gave Cove Salmon Limited, which is a subsidiary of Cooke's Aquaculture, the green light to go ahead with the construction of a $72 million land-based Atlantic salmon post-smolt aquaculture facility in Bayside at Champlain Industrial Park. The approval of the project, which will require the use of significant amount of water from ground source wells, came after Cove Salmon successfully completed an environmental impact assessment with St. Andrews-based engineering firm Sorensen. The facility is expected to create over 340 direct construction jobs, 222 indirect jobs, and approximately a dozen jobs once the facility is operational. The project will take 3 years to complete. That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and online exclusives, follow us on Facebook at CHCO.TV.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.